Today we are diving into why Thailand is the top choice for foreigners looking to buy property in the ASEAN region. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Naz, your go-to realtor in Bangkok. I am a certified broker in Thailand with 2.5 years experience, and I have helped over 20 investors to get the best deal. From our breathtaking natural landscape through urban lifestyle and mouth-watering cuisine, Thailand has it all. But in terms of properties, two things that really important and which set us apart for foreign buyers, which are the form of ownership and the tax advantages. And we are going to talk about it today. So first, let's talk about their ownership. Foreigners can lifelong own 49% of the total living area in the residential condominium with no minimum spending. Plus, you can even pass your property to your kids or your wife after you pass away through will to secure your lifelong ownership. To compare this with other places like in Malaysia, you need to have minimum spending around 250,000 US dollar, which is around 8 million baht to have a lifelong ownership. And the country like in Indonesia, where you cannot have a lifelong ownership, you can only lease long-term for 30 years. Or in Vietnam that you have a very limited foreigner quota in each condominium, only 10%. So I think Thailand is the most favorable for foreigners to own property. And recently I just sold 25 years old condo. This family, they relocated to Thailand 20 years ago, and then their parents passed away. They make a will to their daughters, and now their daughters, she want to go back to her country. So she decided to sell the property, and she can take all the money from selling the property to go back to their country. That's how secure and flexible ownership type is in Thailand. Now let's move on to taxes. When it comes to buying property, you will need to pay 2% for the transfer ownership fee and 0.5% for the stamp fee. What is a kicker about it is that all the fees are based on the appraisal price, with it usually around 20 up to 50% lower than the actual price. Plus, you usually share this fee between buyer and sellers, so you end up only pay 1% for the transfer ownership fee and 0.25% for stamp fee out of the appraisal price, which is like lower. So you get even more discounts for the taxes. But when it's come to selling, there is no capital gain tax. For those investors who looking to buy property and sell, make a lot of profit, all profits are yours. Not like other countries like in Malaysia, you need to pay the profit to the government up to 30%, or Philippines with 6% rate. But in Thailand, you pay in terms of the income tax, which based on the appraisal price or the actual sale price, whichever is higher, and how long have you held your property. So the longer holding period means lower tax. In general, the income tax is very, very low. For example, if your property price 13 million baht, you pay tax only 300,000 baht. So we calculate around like approximately 2.2%. If you sell your property less than 5 years, it will be extra business tax, which is 3.3%. But if you have held your property over 1 year and you put it on your name, then you can avoid this tax altogether. And about annual property tax. In Thailand, we do have the property tax, but it's very, very low. It started at 0.02% for the properties that less than 50 million baht and can goes up to 0.1% for the properties that over 100 million. Here's the tips. If this is your first property in Thailand and you put it on your name, then you can avoid this tax. Please pay attention to this. If only you register it on your names, means you register your name in the house registrations or in the blue book only. So even though you just bought your first property in Thailand, but you don't register your name on it, the government gonna assume that this property is your second property, and you need to pay the tax according to the rate that I mentioned before. So Thai government want to make sure that you are paying tax if you use your property for business and you generate the income. If it's your home, you are in the clear, but you only need one home to live in. So it makes a lot of sense that you are going to register your name in the home that you live in to use this as your official address. So that's why they think if the property that has no name to register, they assume that it's their second property and you buy it to just do business and make the profit. So they charge you the tax. To summarize, Thailand is a foreign-friendly property market with a lot of tax advantages, but it doesn't mean that everyone who come and buy in Thailand is gonna be successful. There are those who invest in Thai property and successful, and there are those who lost. So make sure you work closely with your property consultant and make sure that your agent is expert on what they're doing. So if you have any questions or if you need more guidance about the property in Bangkok, in the city center, you can reach out to me. Okay guys, I hope you like the videos, but don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more real estate tips. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!